that hero for Jim Park that can make flashy plays, you know, later on the game, as much as SF or like Sven that he was playing before, even TA. But it definitely gives them a good win condition and good timing where they could go like high ground.
So I don't think it's the like pin that's gonna stop 9PANDAS from winning the game. I think they're pretty confident in this one because I talked about this in the draft that they have Brood and Morph. It's gonna be around 5 minutes to 6 minutes on the siege mid. Specifically around 9PANDAS. They want to play around this Coddle when he gets 6. He wants to use Solar Bind, nuke down the Leshrac. Leshrac wants to push the tower with the siege, so that's going to be the really big timing to see how the early game shakes out.
On top lane, this should be first blood. Sacred chases out Solo. He'll get the first kill on the board. I mean, Sacred on his Mars, he's had some pretty impressive performances. And so, like, some of these offlaners do try and make the Meteor Hammer work.
Bot lane on Singer, he's going to go down.
And MieRo's able to pick up the kill.
We're going to see the supports kind of collapse on mid on the 6th rune. Shield rune for DarkMago, so a little lucky on this one.
That's an easy kill for kiyotaka and Antares. Blast too much. DarkMago considering if he can maybe chase one of these two down, but it'll be held back by the Solar Bind. Easy space for Antares to break away from him. DarkMago not going to be able to punish them here. Bottom lane, MieRo, he will get punished.
Maybe and trying to be more of a right-click core. So that can kind of feel bad for the Morphling if he's left behind.
DarkMago, he'll swing around towards the bottom lane for the easy kill. Towards the mid. Same time, kiyotaka. He's got his eyes on Sacred. There any way out of there for him. He's on his own. It's too much magical burst. I mean, Sacred gets the spear off, drops the arena, pushes back kiyotaka with the rebuke. He's still alive. He is going to get glimpsed back. He's still not quite dead yet, Sacred. Finally, he falls, but it takes a lot of effort. Now DarkMago's going to look to get kills in return. Turns towards Solo, takes out the one of them. Ramses, he's got to be careful. Will immediately remove the bug. That's enough to allow him to waveform back to the tower. So
he also has Yules, which I actually really like. He's one of the only Lushes that still go Yules. Most of them buy the Bloodstone.
Scofield, these spiders continue to be quite a bit of a problem. Gets dragged back into them with the glimpse. He's out. Another kill here for MieRo, who's really taking over this half of the map.
They're going to catch the Coddle mid, maybe.
Setups there from DarkMago. It's done to follow up. Now put the global silence to make sure that DarkMago can continue to push forward to take the kill and get the Fairy Fire off. And will still die. DarkMago in return might be in trouble. They get the spear connection. They lock down Antares. But DarkMago will fall. Static Storm laid down by Solo. He's looking towards Stinger. A few right clicks and the tower hits will do it. Ramses also swinging over to get involved. They're turning towards Sacred. Won't be able to chase him. But go for the glimpse. We'll see if these two have the damage. I mean, with MieRo coming in from the side, they'll have a decent shot. He's able to turn, put the spear onto the spider, hold MieRo back. But MieRo, they'll continue to chase forward. DarkMago is ready to hold him back. Yules combo into the stun. They focus the spider. He's going to try for the TP out, but the overwhelming damage here from DarkMago with the Pulse Nova is enough to take him down. They get the curse, the last word onto Solo to allow them to take out the two of them as Beastcoast. This time they hold their tier 1 tower and they'll push back towards 9PANDAS. Is trying to get the lead in farm, but as we can see right now, they're back on straight even.
Bot lane, Sacred's maybe going to get caught by the glimpse.
Should be easy to finish him off. Yeah, Antares. 9PANDAS, they can get back to looking to take this mid tier 1 off the map.
Third time is the charm. They will get it. Put the Leshrac's in a TP in, maybe try to get a catch.
Should get some sort of Yule setup. It's going to get held back momentarily by the telekinesis. Still on top of Solo, gets glimpsed back though. As that's him out of the picture, DarkMago, and Scofield, he's now left alone. As Antares gets back in, takes down the Grimstroke. Super freely without punished, and these squishy heroes like the silence, so they don't stand a chance. Static Storm's down quickly though. Make sure there's not going to be any immediate follow-up after the arena. They'll still try and fight this though. Parker steps in with the Stone Gaze. Got the opening stun onto kiyotaka. Will blast them back. Try and run. He's pretty speedy here on the call. He's able to turn, get another blast off. Now Parker, he's running low on mana. MieRo, they're backing on top of him. They couldn't kill kiyotaka. The global comes out. DarkMago making a bit of a recovery in this fight, but the fight is not over. He's going to get glimpsed back.
Can they catch him?
They've lost 3.
He's a blink, he's a blink.
And they've got, oh, indeed, the stun. It's going to be dodged by DarkMago. Yules into the blink out. He'll get away. Smoke's going to get dispelled on Scofield. They know he's in this camp. They get the setup here. There's the jump. They're in with the arena, but the BKB's out. MieRo, he turns straight towards Scofield. Will bring down the Grimstroke, and with the remainder of his BKB, he'll TP out. MieRo gets the kill, gets away. This will be a big mistake, so I'm sure Ramses is prepared. They'll see that soon being shown on Scofield. See how well they deal with it. In the mid,
catching the Brood.
He's going to get the BKB off in time. MieRo try and charge down DarkMago. DarkMago's able to get away. MieRo's going to opt for the TP out, but he's going to get caught by the Yules. But they're able to catch him, put a stop to the TP, they'll get the kill. That's MieRo gone for 50. Should immediately eliminate the Grimstroke if they find him.
Scofield's playing so far to the right. He doesn't want to get caught.
Yeah, he knows with them off the map, they're probably approaching from behind. They get the jump onto Sacred. Got the Static Storm, trying to focus him.
Scofield.
They'll get the link onto the two of them. The BKBs are out, the Global's there. They've lost Scofield. See now if Dream Park can stand his ground and put the Stone Gaze. They turn back over towards Ramses. Ramses turning to the Medusa himself. Ramses is caught by the stuns. He's out. They've managed to kill them off and maybe get more now as DarkMago pushes forward with the BKB. MieRo has to lay down the webs and run.
The Dark Portrait.
It's chasing them. It's soon to come to an end. MieRo taking a good few hits from it. I mean, they do lose 3 there, Beastcoast, but they do get Ramses. I mean, 9PANDAS not without casualties in that one. Illusions will have the wave pushed right up to tier 2, so they'll have to spend a bit of time bringing that wave round. Same to be set up top.
You get a catch on the Brood in the mid lane.
See if they can lock him down. They've got him with the spear, the follow-up stun. They've got him. MieRo's gone, and now with the BKB, DarkMago wants to try and chase for more. He closes the gap, had the Yule set up onto Solo. Solo, he's caught as well. He's going to get glimmered, but it won't save him. They see him, they take him out. Ramsey's trying to get in on towards DarkMago. He's going to get caught by the Stone Gaze, and they're going to take Ramses down potentially. He's able to get the waveform off. Blink out from DarkMago. DarkMago's able to get away. The Hex is there, and DarkMago turns back in and sets up for them to take down Ramses the once.
The Dark Portrait's chasing Kiyotaka. He can't even enter the fight.
I mean, they get the spear onto Ramses. They're ready to set up for a second attempt here. He's able to put the man to jump forward onto DarkMago, but DarkMago's up into the air. He also up Ramses as well in return. DarkMago's still alive. They push back Ramses with the God's Rebuke. DarkMago, he's going to live through it all.
Catching them when they're pushing your towers is kind of the goal for Beastcoast.
Dark Portrait's going to be back up for this defense. Antares going to try and set up onto DarkMago, but DarkMago's able to break the combo here as he self-fuels with the Globals out. BKB's going to be popped by Ramses. Sacred comes in on the backlines with the arena. They've locked out Solo. Solo's gone. Ramses is caught. The 2 of them dead. MieRo's got to run. He's into the trees. He's going to try and hide here. Pull up for the TP out. Meanwhile, outside of the base, Sacred continues to get the further catch and set up onto Antares. It's 3 dead. Is there any sort of item that get the catch onto Stinger? And kiyotaka pots the BKB for this effort, but Stinger's going to be perfectly fine. See if they can get anything more from this. I mean, jump forward from DarkMago. He's looking for Solo. Solo will get glimmered. They've got the Hex on a Ramses. He'll still get the BKB off in time. He'll turn, take out his illusion. Now looks towards DarkMago. DarkMago getting low. They'll bring down the Lash. Maybe they can find more here. No, the jumps in from Parker. The arena's out as well. They've trapped Ramses. They've trapped MieRo. Ramses in trouble. He's falling low. Will manage to waveform away this time as Ramses gets out. Only just.
Beastcoast kind of gets to take a full 5v5. It's an advantage for them.
Ramses.
Nice spear.
They get him with the opening stun, and let the Dark Portrait out upon him. He just because it's completely destroyed. As that's Ramses gone, 480. Parker, he's just straight in. The buyback will come out. They get the Hex on a Parker. Buyback from Ramses. They're focusing the Medusa. He's getting more mana. They're going to be able to bring him down. Parker, he's out. The defense, it will begin, but they'll still lose MieRo. Ramses has got to be careful. He bought back for this one. Backs away from Sacred. Now let's get back in with the waveform. They'll take out Sacred. He gets caught by the stun Ramses, but they're outnumbering Beastcoast this time round as 9PANDAS will hold, push back Beastcoast, and they'll get a 4th here. The Hex catches Stinger on the retreat. Triple kill for Ramses.
One thing that's moving them to fights, he blinks in with Swiftling in the backline, presses Stone Gaze, but when he doesn't get that off, they can actually just focus him.
Around the mid, kiyotaka. He's maybe seeing if he can get more from this. He's found the chase down onto the Grimstroke. Scofield gone as well. It's an effective team wipe.
Now that they don't have it, there's not really a way for them to kill the Medusa. So he can just do whatever he wants.
I think they jump. They've got the jump on the Ramses. They get the Hex. To be protected right now by the E-Blade. They'll put the BKB, try and turn towards DarkMago. They'll put the fortification. Stinger, he's sort of frontlining right now. They've brought Ramses pretty low this first time round. Antares telekinesis him back into the tier 4, trying to keep him safe and away from his own Dark Portrait. And DarkMago, he's running up towards the tier 4s. Antares himself has the BKB to run. They turn towards MieRo. They've caught MieRo with the Hex. They've got him with the follow-up. No, the BKB is there in time. MieRo able to get the BKB off before the spear connects into the wall of the arena. The BKB soon will be finishing though. MieRo, he's still caught by the follow-up silence. MieRo is glimmered up. Turns now back in with the stone on towards Sacred. Sacred and DarkMago falling low. DarkMago still somehow surviving throughout it all as MieRo out for 2 minutes. No buyback on the Spider.
Will they be able to get these kills while the Beastcoast is trying to get out?
I mean, Parker has been caught by the Hex. DarkMago's going to jump back in. He's got the Hex. He's got the stun follow onto Ramses. Ramses trying to remove the silence, trying to remove this Phantom's Embrace as quickly as he can. He's caught.
9PANDAS have really good base defense because they just have this Keeper of the Light, one of the best heroes in the game at defending your base, but question is always, you know, is defending enough? You need to win the fight and actually win the game. So
And look at this Dark Portrait go. It's pretty much taken down the racks. They'll jump forward. They get the Hex on a DarkMago.
low.
BKB from MieRo. They want to full commit here on towards the left rack.
They can't enter the fight.
They have to step back now. E-Blade will be thrown out, but DarkMago is keeping his cool. He's still at the BKB ready to pop. He'll pop it now. Now back away from the base. They'll look to get the other waves pushed in. They're going to try and punish this. They get the catch. They get the glimpse back. They caught DarkMago on the attempt to retreat. They've got it. So if they can find more up to the high ground, they'll look towards Stinger. Stinger's going to try for the TP out. They'll catch him at the start. 7-32, 1k lead for 9PANDAS, as close as ever right now. They look to Scofield. See if they can burst him. They make the jump. They've got him. Scofield out as well. Parker will put the stone gaze. They turn away from him. Buyback comes in from Schofield. But this static storm is it solo. He's able to get in. He's able to catch the three of them. And now they turn towards Parker. Parker's in trouble. Saving himself a Sacred. Parker's gone. Sacred's gone. The buybacks, they're all coming out now here from Beastcoast. As 9PANDAS look to step back. The arena is going to get laid down. It will catch MieRo. Looks like the spider might be left behind. The BKB's out there. No, MieRo, he'll still die. They get MieRo. Can they get Ramses? They got him with the stun, the silence. They will. They'll kill off the two cores. The rest of 9PANDAS TP away. But this time it's Beastcoast having to go all in to defend here. 4 buybacks coming out. Another in here.
MieRo's going to pop the smoke.
It's going to put the BKB super early. They're going to try and get the catch onto Parker, but they're hesitant with how heavily they commit for this. See them turn now back over towards MieRo. They can push back the spider. Global's been popped. They'll protect him with the E-Blade. BKB as well. Bush used it by DarkMago. They really want to kill this spider off. The arena's down. They'll get it. MieRo's gone for 100. Ramses, a waveform across. They've got the static storm on top of Parker. Solo's out though. He got his job done though. He did lay down the ult. Ramses, he'll opt to get out of this one with the BKB TP. He'll make it away. As Beastcoast, they'll hold the high ground and make sure that 9PANDAS don't find the fight they were looking for. 40.
If you find the enemy side of the...
Solo! It's a good catch. They get the jump onto the disruptor. They found Solo. He's gone. He was not ready. They're over towards the rest of his team in time. 9PANDAS, they look like they want to try and take this fight.
Great ward right now on Ramsey.
I mean, Parker's in with the BKB. The static storm was there, but the BKB was already out from Parker, so he doesn't care about it at all. He's able to move over towards MieRo. MieRo caught by the Hex. The Brood is gone. No buyback available for him. As MieRo's buyback still to be on cooldown. They've got to get out with the rest of them. The Snake catching on to Ramses. They've got the stun locked down. Ramses is out as well. As Beastcoast, now it's their turn to push it down the lanes. Ramses, as I say, he can come back for a second chance, but MieRo, he's gone for a long time. See how well they can pull it off without their spider.
And the jump Hex on board.
They've got the catch. Ramses, he pulled back for this. They get the spear. Ramses, he's out as well for good. They've caught Ramses. 2 cores without buybacks here on 9PANDAS as Beastcoast. They should have the opening now to close this one down. They're on to the tier 4s. Is there anything that these 3 members of 9PANDAS can do left alone? Kiyotaka and Solo, what can they do with this? They'll look towards Scofield, but Scofield just creating the space for the rest of the team to take down the tier 4s, expose the Ancient here. 60 minutes in, GG is called. Beastcoast will take this game 1.
Really nice team fighting, I think, from Beastcoast. I think that's kind of what won them the game. It was